Welcome back, everybody. So today I have a different kind of video for you guys. It's one I've been meaning to do for a while, but I'm going to show you guys how I maintain my wigs. As you guys know, I have a black wig and a red wig that I've worn on this channel. I have also worn a Harley Quinn wig, and I have another one that I haven't worn yet that's much shorter, but I really like long wigs better. Yeah, I'm new to wigs in general. I'm the, sorry, my phone's going off. Let me just shut that off. In the grand scheme of things. So, I had to look up a lot of wig maintenance, but now I kind of have a routine for what I do. So, I'm going to show you guys how I take care of them and make them look good all the time. Alright, so first thing is how I store my wigs. I keep my wigs in the packages they came in just because I don't have room for wig heads. I'd much rather have them out on a wig head just because it's better for the hair. But this bag is ventilated. I should probably mention I don't have like expensive wigs. This was like $10 on Amazon. It was for my poison ivy and my mermaid look from Halloween. But yeah, so this is just a red wig and I have not done any sort of maintenance to this since I bought it. So, it is just a shake and go wig, really simple. It's very long, so you guys can see. And with long wigs, you tend to get this going on here. Obviously, this is not human hair. This is synthetic. It has a very long bang, and this is the kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't call this a lace front. I'm not sure what you would call this. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And as you guys can see, when I kind of shake it out, it's very wavy, but it has kind of a weird layer to it where if you don't pull it over your shoulders, you can see that there's like these pieces in the front don't really blend to the pieces in the back, like the hair is not blended very well. But I still like it, and once it's on your head, you can kind of tuck pieces and play with it. I've worn this one a couple times out, so that is why it is kind of stringy. But yeah, let's get started, and I will show you guys what you need. Other than a wig, you're going to need a spray bottle, and in the spray bottle, I just have water. I usually like to put a little bit of fabric softener in it, just because the hair is synthetic, and that also takes out that shine, this kind of like shininess that makes it look really fake. Oh, if you guys can see, this just has a round part. So, I mean, it's wiggy, but I wear hats with it. But I don't have fabric softener right now. When I do make my fabric softener mixture, I do 1 teaspoon, or is it tablespoon? I think it's a teaspoon of fabric softener to 4 teaspoons of water. Then I have a hair clip, just one of these little gator clips, to hold it on to my apparatus, which is a desk light. Obviously, since I'm working with water, it is not plugged in, and I keep the water away from all the inner workings here, so I'm not working with dangerous things. And then I have a wig brush that I got. Please do not use regular brushes on your wigs. You will ruin them. The bristles are rounded, like this. You guys can see. They're not straight, they're very looped. This is also really good to use on extensions. Like I have my extensions in right now, and you guys can see it just glides through the hair without pulling it. So, first thing I do is I just kind of shake my wig out, and I put it on my light. So I just drape it over like that, and then I take this clip and I clip it into the front so it holds on. So I'm just going to put this over here and you guys are going to see the actual hair I'm working with. I section off my hair as best I can, just because with it being tangled, sometimes it doesn't like to separate. So I'm just going to use a big section here, gently pulling apart, and I'm going to start brushing it. I start at the bottom and work my way up, and no, brushing it does not take the styling out, but as you guys can see, there's knots, so you want to work very slowly and in sections. So I'm going to actually break this section up even more if I can. It's very tangled. But I'm going to brush out as many knots as I can, working from the bottom to the top. So this piece is brushed out. This wig is not in as bad a shape as it looked, but now the waves are much more natural and not so, I don't know, just wiggy looking. So I'm going to spray this a little bit here and brush this through. So you guys can see that even with when I'm brushing it wet, it's not taking the curl out, which is why I like these style wigs. So I'm just going to keep going around and spraying it and kind of making it look a little bit better than this. And then I'll check back in with you guys when I'm about halfway done, because this process is repetitive and just really needs some help. So sitting here brushing out my wig, this is what it looks like right now. I have this whole section done. This is still a little, it's drying, so it gets a little knotty, but you just kind of, oops, sorry, that was loud. Brush it as you do it, and sorry. And then this is just the little bit of shedding that there is. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, sitting here, I realized I've been on YouTube for over 2 years now, which is mind-blowing. So thank you, everybody who's watched me from the beginning, or if you just showed up and you're like, who is this girl brushing a bright red wig? Hi, I'm Kaylin. Yeah, so it's just crazy that I have over 150 videos out on the internet for public consumption, and some of them are like 10 views, but some of them are in the thousands, and that's crazy to me. So yeah, thank you for supporting me, and I'm kind of like emotional that I've been on for 2 years. So yeah, before I forget, hit the subscribe button, and once I get to 120, I want to do a giveaway. So have our finished product. This looks so much better. It's much less tangled. The curls are way more natural than they were before, where they were all kind of still in bundles almost. It was really odd. And I did cut this quite a bit. I didn't take any length off really. I took a little bit of length off of this long medium section, and some of the parts had knots that just weren't brushing out. But shedding wise, this one didn't shed as much as my black one did, but I want to show you guys how much hair I took out of it from cutting. And let me just show you guys. Some of this is out of the brush too. So let me put this over here. Yeah, so this is how much hair came out either on the brush or that I cut off, and then this is what is still in the brush, which isn't too much, I don't think. Like some of my other ones have really shed. I don't do this with my Harley wig just because she is styled and much more like, she's a cosplay wig. So it's a lot more like stiff and styled, like it's in the pigtails all the time, so it's not just free flowing like this one is. If you guys can see, like just brushing it out made a huge difference, and this is without fabric softener, so I will have to spray it down with fabric softener on the roots, and then when I do that, just because I'm not going to do it right now, I spray it and then I flip it inside out like this, and I hang it upside down, and I spray these ends, and I let this dry, and then I flip it back again and kind of just shake it out, and it makes it look way more natural than it is. So yeah, that is the end of my how I take care of my wigs tutorial slash thing. I didn't show why I cut it, just because I'm not a hairstylist, so I don't want to give tips on how to cut wigs because I probably do it wrong, and I don't even use hair cutting scissors, so I'm sure some people just had a heart attack. So yeah, that is it. So you guys can see more videos on my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!